is Rashonda, aka Angel, and I'm coming to you with my deck profile from PPG Atlanta, and I played Magus OTT, and I got second place. So here's my deck profile. It's very, very simple, but I played it a little different than most people will play OTT. So, um, basic stuff, starter, got a hollow in the trial deck, so why not? Then I play four Tetras, new card, on plays, count blast one, draw a card, take a crit from your hand, reveal it, put it on top of your deck. Pretty freaking strong card. Wouldn't change it out for anything. So it can give you a crit when you really, really need some pressure. So far, one of the best new additions for the deck. Then I played, where is it? For the core Magus, I think I'm saying her name right. Came in trial deck. On plays Vanguard, Rearguard. You can do this as soon as you ride it. Look at top two, put them in your back in your deck in any order, or top of your deck in any order, and pretty good card. I mostly seen her in the mid game. I really didn't ride her too much. I mostly ran Road Tetra, but if I did, oh my god, so good, so much pressure, so much defensive when people are trying to rush. Or if I got grade stuck and I can see if I need to keep drawing with rectangle Magus, this card came in really handy for if I was grade stuck or needed some defensive. Then I ran two Geminis, just in case I needed to counter charge, but I really didn't run into counter blast issues. I learned not to spam or overdraw. And then I ran two of the new Magus card, Ripseed, I think that's her name. She is when it boosts if you have Magus Vanguard in their card name, it gets plus 5k. Oh my god. This with Rhombus Magus, oh my god. Beautiful columns. Beautiful, beautiful columns. If I can change anything, I will bump this up to 4 and take that out. Basically, I prefer this card over this. I'm definitely gonna change that. Yeah, still AK boost. This, if you think you're gonna spam, then 2/2. But this, beautiful card, beautiful, beautiful. And then on to grade 2s. Oh, I got my grade 2s and grade 3s mixed up. I ran 4 rectangle Magus from the trial deck. Such a freaking good card. Plays counter blast 1, soul blast 1. Look at top 2. Put them back in any order. Draw a card. The crits you put on top of your deck. The grade 3s you pull that you really, really need. And it gets plus 5k when you hit the trigger. Like, oh my god. Such a good card for it came out the trial deck. Such a good card. I recommend playing 4. I don't care if you even play it in the Imperial Daughter. Play this card. Every OT date that play this card. Then I ran 4 of the Rhombus Magus. Probably my MVP. One of my MVPs. She's when you have a Vanguard with Magus in its name, it gets plus 5k. And if you have a grade 3, you can't intercept. This card stopped a lot, especially with Royals, because they always try to intercept with their Blaster Blade. This card with, where's she? This. Beautiful, 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 especially with the extra trigger for Pentagonal. So this is basically a 29k right there. So really did. Really, really good card. No intercepts really helped me. Really, really, really helped me. Awesome card. If you're playing Magus, run it. Run it, run it. Then I ran 3 of the Stella Magus over, what's that girl's name? Promise? Yeah, over Promise starter. This on hit. Definitely for the on hit. Usually I put either a trigger on her. If I hit a trigger, I put it on her or the rhombus. But mostly I will swing with her first, see if they're gonna let that hit, and then I put a trigger on top of my deck. Whether it's a draw, a heal. I don't care if I don't even need to heal. I will get that power for my other rear guard or my vanguard when they like 2 to pass or 1 to pass. And it gets plus 2k when it's boosted on top of it. So can't really beat that. Yeah, Promise has the, swing, was it 15? So that's good, but when it comes to Magus, I want the on hit pressure. I would take on hit pressure over anything. So yeah. And then in my grade 3s, it's gonna sound funny, but I did run, since it is a magazine, I did still run 4 Imperial Daughters. Like I said, I learned not to overdraw, because the day before on Saturday, I went to my locals that had a regular shop challenge and a shop challenge for the promos, and I played this deck, and I went 7 straight games without losing, and I lost my 8th game because I decked out, and I got close to my other games because I was overdrawing. So I learned to just keep switching this and this out back to back most of the times. Soul Blast, like ride. Okay, I get the crit pressure, so they PG that. Then I ride this, Soul Blast this. I just went back and forth, basically. I know it looks messy, my bad. But basically, this for the continuous crit, still a very, very good card. I don't see what I would replace her with. Need the constant crit, need the draw. So, she's still bae. Then, I ran, where's she? 3 Hexagonal Magus. She's a good card. She's not CEO, because CEO has a active effect that I can, if I get stuck on her, I can ride her. This is on place. She basically is a grade 3 rectangle Magus, so she's good. But I do like her Vanguard Rigor skill. When I drive check a trigger, she does get the plus 5k, and she does help out having her on Rigor circle for Pentagonal, because Pentagonal, I will need a Magus name in my front row. So she's good just to have. Early game, if I ride her, I ride her. Hey, it's still a protect marker, so I can't complain. I will see if I would change her out for CEO, but I really want to keep it Magus, so probably not. She didn't do any harm, so there's no point in to switch her out for CEO. And then Bae, I will bump her up to 4 really, really soon. Pentagonal Magus, and her skill is continues on Vanguard. All my trigger effects get an additional 5k. So good, so much counting. So much counting, especially when your opponent is trying to guard. And then she does have that the second effect, when you attack Soul Blast to grade 3, discard 5, but it gets reduced for the number of Maguses in your front row. So you're really discarding 3, and you're really kind of just evening yourself out. I usually do it when I have a lot of protect markers in my hand. So she's really good if I draw checks. One of my opponents, he says he 4 to pass me. No, he 3 to pass me. And I hit 4 triggers, 3 were crits off of her. And I counted, we both counted, and I only had like 4 or 5 triggers on my deck. So I knew I was going to see some triggers. I I bought her the day before. My deck, I was running the Deer Imperial. I felt like it was boring. It was really boring. Everybody had it. I wanted something different. I was gonna play Coco, and then my fiance took the Coco deck, so I couldn't play it. So I ended up playing Pentagonal, and I bought her on the whim, and I kept winning and winning and winning, and I was like, okay, this is what I'm playing for PPG, and it worked out. I could have played my last match smarter, but at that point, I was there for hours and hours and hours, and I was really tired. And my opponent knows my deck, I know his deck, so it was like kind of like almost like a fun match. But Pentagonal, great addition. Don't spam it. Do not spam this. I've seen so many people play this deck, and they spammed and decked out, and they knew if you count your triggers and you see you have over 10 triggers out of your deck, why spam this? You're just gonna deck out. If you have more than a lot of triggers, if you have a lot of triggers left in your deck, play it. I usually go do a second ride, or third ride. But do not spam this. You will deck out. And then triggers, basic. 4 heals, 4 crits, 4 more crits, and 4 drops. That's it. Only thing I would change out the deck is boosting the Magus Greatest Ones up to 4. And add another Pentagonal, taking out an Imperial. But I'm probably going to play this deck for the Charlotte ARG. But I'm going to do a twist. I'm going to do another variant of it. It's going to be a Magus mixed with other stuff. Instead of Imperial. Wouldn't take anything back. Deck rating, very smooth. Only got gray stuck one time. But if you want to try something different, I would suggest Not Promise. That's the same. Pentagonal. Very good card. But this is my first time getting second at PPG. It was my first PPG event. So we're going to go to a couple ARGs. We go to our locals every week. So we're hoping at least once or twice a week, we're going to upload new deck profiles of decks we're going to either have or our friends have. We're going to go to different regionals. We're going to make vlogs about those. And we're just going to have more updated quality. I rushed this video right now to get this out, to show people like what the deck was. But one thing I did do that OTT players don't do, I noticed. One last thing, actually. At grade 1s, like when you're at grade 1 or grade 2, I don't care. I don't like spamming abilities. Like I said, I rush 8. I don't care. If I run out of counterblast, she's gonna be useless anyway. So why save a card in my hand when I'm rushing my opponent? And I know most people keep 2 to 3 grade 3s in their hand. And I know my columns are going to swing very good, and I know I'm going to hit triggers. Why not rush? So try it. If you don't like it, then you don't have to do it. But that just works for me. So if you like the deck profile, good. Subscribe, like. I will have more videos up. If you don't, still like the video. This is one of my first videos. It's going to be one of many more to come. And hope to see you guys at an upcoming ARG. If you ever want to play me on CFA, hit me up. I'm always on. So if you guys have any deck ideas or you want me to try out a wacky build or something, let me know and I'll post it. Thanks.